Hey guys, in this video I'll show you how I've scaled brand new store to, you can see here, pretty much to $274,000 per month, and so you can see from here it wasn't making any sales at all, and so pretty much from here, from zero to $273,000 this month, only with Pinterest ads. No Facebook advertising at all, no banned pages, no banned business managers, no feedback score. Pretty much simpler way than Facebook advertising. So this is exactly what I want to show you guys in this video. If you want to get more like detailed training on Pinterest, let me know. I'm thinking of like preparing it. So if you comment Pinterest below in the comments, then I'll prepare it for you guys and basically release it for you. If there is demand for it. So you can see here, basically it's done 274,000. Very good margins. Let me show you here, guys. So this is the Pinterest dashboard, and you can see here. If we'll take the stats, for example, from the beginning of, let's say we'll take like stats from the beginning of last month. So you can see we started from zero, a brand new ad account. In total, we spent $81,000 here on ads, and it's reporting $310,000 in sales because we had some sales on PayPal that have not been reported here. You can see here, on average, we've been spending like $2,000-3,000 a day, and getting like $8,000-12,000 back in sales. So very consistent, very profitable. You can see quite low CPMs here as well. So this is what Pinterest is, and this is exactly what I want to show you in this video, how to leverage this like new platform. And obviously this is not the only platform, and as you know, as Facebook not the only platform, Pinterest not the only platform. There are many different advertising platforms that you can leverage, guys, and what I want to show in this video, guys, is pretty much how to leverage it for your business. So yeah, let's get started. So basically just one funnel pretty much here, and Pinterest ads, that's pretty much how it was done. And guys, yeah, again, if you want to master Pinterest ads, just comment Pinterest below. I'll prepare the training for you if there's like enough interest. And so that's basically, let's get started. So the product here is high ticket product. I prefer high ticket products, as you guys know, because you have more profit margin to acquire a customer. You have more kind of like room to play with, and still be profitable. This is health and beauty product. It has big reach, and the product itself was validated previously on Facebook by many sellers. So we've sold it on Facebook previously, so it wasn't like the product that's just kind of like out of nowhere. So for example, if you've been successful on Facebook, let's say, with some of the products, it's probably the best way is like the best kind of like if you want to scale it, but then you feel like on Facebook kind of hitting the ceiling, maybe $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a day, then what basically is a good idea is just to bring the same product on Pinterest or other ad platforms and just scale it there. So the benefits of the Pinterest, like you don't have any like banned ad accounts, you don't have any page feedback score, at least for now. The worst thing that can happen, your ads can get rejected. You have like CPMs are very low. It's not as competitive as Facebook. There are some moving parts. So guys, if you want to kind of like more detailed training on that, just comment Pinterest. If there is enough demand, then I'll prepare the training for you to make sure you master it. So validate the product. Like I think it's you always need to validate the product if you want to expand it to other platforms. Facebook is an amazing platform to validate products, and if you already have the skills, if you already have the volume with Facebook, then just taking the same things that work in there and just applying it to different platform, basically adapting it to the platform, then that's pretty much the best solution. There was an infrastructure, like one of the most important things, that's what a lot of people are missing, because everyone is focusing on ads, on targeting, on bids, like all of those things, which is not bad, right? And you need to take care of those things. But then at the end of the day, if you think about it in your business, the most important part that will make the most profound impact is basically your infrastructure, right? And specifically like merchant processing, and the things that you do kind of like to make sure. So for example, if you're advertising and you're having like a PayPal hold, or you're having like your merchant account shut down, I mean, those are probably the worst thing that can happen. So you always need to have like a good infrastructure with multiple backup options set up, so in case something happens with your merchant account, then you can quickly switch and you can quickly basically continue to advertise. So we have PayPal, credit card processing, Bank of America through AuthorizeNet, and NMI. So NMI, it's like one of the solutions. Great with ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels order form with integration to Shopify. So all of the orders from ClickFunnels are being sent to Shopify. So for easier management and also full fulfillment with our agent. We have the in terms of the email marketing, we have the Klaviyo card abandonment. We have also Twilio SMS marketing. So we retarget people who have basically given us their phone numbers but haven't purchased. We have the welcome email series and broadcast 3 times a week to maximize the value from every customer that we get. The funnel is very simple. So the funnel has pretty much like 3 main pages. So that's the pre-sale, the first pre-sale. Then we have the second pre-sale, and then we have the order form with PayPal and credit card option. So example of the funnel, as you can see here, it's kind of like pre-selling people on the product, telling them kind of like benefits about the product, showing some pictures, images, also some social proof, right? And then pretty much order now. You click order now, and then it sends you to the order form. And so what's interesting about the funnels, guys, is that in terms of the marketing, that's probably the most important thing, because if you structure your funnels like properly, then what you do on your advertising site becomes less important, and you can make many many more mistakes and still be profitable, right? So because if you're making more from every transaction, right, that you do, then you can still be more profitable, right? Even if you do some mistakes, if you do something wrong, then you can still be profitable with it, and you can still make it work. So you can see that's the funnel, right? So as you can see, it's like gives you like a special offer just to get you to buy, right? It probably launches after like 20 seconds or something. Like if you are not buying, then it's offering you like the special offer, right? You can see just like gives you this like special offer here, and so you have the option to buy with checkout. So it just opens this up. It's not ClickFunnels, it's probably some custom. It's a custom CRM, but you can see kind of like how it's structured. So having like a proper like funnel for your product is probably the biggest like factor, and then that's pretty much like how you can structure your funnel. That's just one of the ways that you can put it together. Obviously, we have a bit more complex funnels, because after the main pre-sale page, we have another pre-sale page. So there's not one pre-sale page where we kind of like talk about the product. We kind of like get people to be excited about the product. Then we have another one. Then we ask for email for people to switch to the last page in the funnel, and then we are finally showing people the product and the order form so they can buy it. So by the time people get to that latest like stage in the funnel, they're very excited, they're very hesitant to buy the product, so the conversion rates are very, very decent. That's pretty much how the funnel looks like. So just basically 3 stages, right? Then we have several upsells. So the first upsell is the same product just at a cheaper price, right? So we give like massive discount on the product. So we sell the product for $120. With the first upsell, we give away the same product for basically like $70, like very massive discount compared to the original price. But it's still better, because if we can maximize the average order value for the product, then basically we can be more profitable, right? And then we can spend more money on ads. So all of the metrics like in our business just start to make a lot more sense. Then we have 2 more upsells which are relevant products within the same niche. And so this is pretty much how it's structured. Very simple structure, guys. You can see just one funnel, pretty much just few pages. And so where a lot of people are focusing on many different products, low margins, kind of like a lot of different stuff. We just focus on one thing at a time, figuring out, scaling it up to like, you know, $100, $200, $300,000 per month, and pretty much just replicating this this process. I believe that's the way to do e-commerce now, because it is very, very competitive, and you need to have something to differentiate from the competition. And we are using Pinterest ads, which is also another way to kind of like have advantage in the marketplace. And guys, if you want to get a more advanced like training on Pinterest, just let me know Pinterest so I can see Pinterest in the comments, so I can see if there's like an interest for that. Ad strategy on Pinterest, so it's very simple, $300 budget per campaign. Pinterest likes bigger budgets. Interest targeting, so we try different like interest targeting options there. We have the retargeting, website visitors, 30 days. And the most important part of it is creative. So Pinterest is has the same importance of the creatives as Facebook, maybe even more, because it's very visual platform, right? If a person sees your image or video or just doesn't pay attention to it, then pretty much you lost them, right? And that's why we tested hundreds of ad creatives. So we have our video editors to pretty much send us, you know, like new variations every single week. So we are testing new variations, so we are finding out what's actually working for us. And so we have specific KPIs that we are aiming for the click rate, for cost per click, to make sure that we are hitting the right kind of like numbers in terms of the conversion. And then we are monitoring. So the disadvantage of the Pinterest is that you cannot see all of the metrics on Pinterest like you can see on Facebook. So for example, on Facebook you can see the ROAS for today. Pinterest you cannot see the ROAS for today. And so for instance, you can see here, let's say today we have spent let's say $3,000, right? But I have no idea, right? I have no idea like the cost per purchase. You can see it's not updated. I don't know like which ads are working, which ads are not. And at the same time, I cannot see the kind of like what's actually working. I can only see the CPMs, the metrics on ads, the click rate and stuff, but I can see actually which ads are working. But for example, for yesterday, I can clearly see the metrics. So I can see that we've spent $2,357 and we have generated like almost $10,000 in sales. So I can clearly see that. I can see which ad set has actually delivered the sales, what was actually more profitable, and basically I can clearly like read all of these metrics. And the same would apply for, let's say, like last 7 days. I can clearly see the metrics, the impressions, the ROAS. So I can clearly see what has been working and what did not work. But at the same time, you know, you cannot see that for today, right? So that's the disadvantage of the platform. One day you have to kind of like play a bit blindly with your advertising, but at the same time, if you have budget to figure it out, and if you have the dedication of the media buyer and of a business owner, then you'll definitely figure it out and make it work, because there's a tremendous opportunity on Pinterest right now. It's not as competitive. It's a great platform, and a lot of people, like more and more people, obviously starting to figure it out, but still it is not as competitive as Facebook, for example. So I recommend, if you're not on Pinterest, if you have winning products on Facebook, if you have successful store, you should definitely be on Pinterest. Just scale your store like on multiple channels. Let's say something happens to Facebook. Let's say you do $500,000 per month on Facebook. Something happens, and let's say you added like Pinterest, you only do like 200, 300,000 with good profitability. Let's say something happens with your Facebook, right? With your ad account getting shut down, with your infrastructure on Facebook, then you still have this, right, to maintain your business and continue to sell your products. So, and if you don't have issues, awesome. Then you have multiple channels basically selling your products. You can also use, Google as well is amazing channel. So having multiple channels for your products, selling your products continuously is, is a tremendous opportunity. You cannot rely just on one channel. If you rely on one channel, then your business is very vulnerable. So this is what you have to keep in mind, guys. This is why Pinterest is so exciting option right now. It doesn't show you the options for you can see for today the ROAS and stuff, but at the same time, once it gets traction, it becomes very, very efficient, and it is very stable. So it does not require a lot of adjustments, tweaking, launching. It's pretty much just runs. And it's very consistent on a day-to-day basis. Guys, if you're looking to basically figure out Pinterest ads and look for some of the shortcuts, looking for pretty much getting that momentum, then just comment Pinterest below. I'll prepare the training for you if there's enough interest for that. And then we'll just see how that can help you to scale your business. Now, guys, if you're looking for help, my personal help in scaling your business, adding other platforms to your business, making your business more robust, more profitable, and this is not for people who are just starting out, only for advanced, like e-commerce entrepreneurs, business owners who want to take their business to the next level. There should be a link below. Book a call with our team member. We'll basically dissect your business. We'll see, how we can help you to scale it profitably, and we'll basically get to it. So this is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, comment Pinterest below if you're interested in mastering this kind of platform. And I'll help you out if there's enough interest, and we'll take it from there. Thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.